Hi, my name is Susan Aldeeb. I'm a student at AIBC. My student number is AIBC 029710. Today we're going to do the role of Claire Bowmen. I do have my volunteer Amir. Do you give me consent to record this video, Amir?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay, no problem. I love you here. So Amir is going to be playing Claire Bowmen for today. Let's start. Hi Claire, my name is Susan. Welcome, and it's very good to see you. I hope you didn't get too wet this morning because it was raining very heavily. Yeah.
Hi, Susan. No, not at all. Actually, it was pretty straightforward to find this place, and it was not. The rain was not that heavy.
Okay. Oh, good, good. Very good to hear. Please make yourself comfortable. I just want to assure you that here is just a safe space for you to share your concerns and everything. I just want you to be comfortable. It's very normal to be a bit stressed or unsure, especially if it's your first time starting counseling. So how are you feeling today?
Mm, As you just said, yes, that's exactly how I feel. I'm a bit stressed because I have never been to counseling before, and I'm not really sure what to expect here today.
Look, that's completely understandable and normal to feel stressed, especially if it's your first time. As I said, we're going to take it on your own pace. So, at your own pace, it's going to be as slow as possible, okay? And we're just here to share your concerns and talk together pretty much, okay? So, you just try to, feel a little bit at ease. So, because you've never been to counseling, I'll just go through some basic informations about how the counseling process goes usually, just so you're more familiar with it and you make sure like it's actually the right thing for you. How does that sound? Okay.
Sounds good. Please go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So here at the wellness counseling, we follow a person-centered approach. That's mean I do believe that you are the own expert of your own life, and you're able to make changes. I'm only here to support you and guide you to do these changes and make them and make a plan about it. So I'm not going to be advising you or telling you what to do. So how does that sound?
Sounds good and makes sense.
Okay, that's very good. So usually we do start with a contract of a 6 sessions. Each one's 1 hour long, and it costs 120. There would be also like if for any reason you want to cancel, you can cancel just for our procedures. I think you read the contract at the receptions that they gave you. Not all of it. That's okay. That's okay. We can go through it together anyway.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, so the main thing, just to assure you first, like everything that we discuss here, it's completely private and confidential. That means it remains between us only. The only exceptions where we can break this, or we have to actually break this confidentiality, it's only if I believe that there's a risk for yourself or someone else, or if it's required by law, or if you actually give me a written permission that you want to actually share it with someone else. So in this case, we can just we have to break the confidentiality. And at any times, if I feel like you need more specialized help or support, I would refer you to one of the, like someone more specialized than me, to give you better counseling and better guidance as well. We do require after the third session to have like a short survey, satisfaction survey, to just to see like where are we going, like if we are on track, keeping on track or not really. So how does that sound so far?
Straightforward. Just one question
Yeah,
though,
sure, please.
about confidentiality. What would happen if my husband Justin called you and asked to know what I would said during the counseling session?
Okay. Oh, that's actually very pretty, yeah,
It's critical
important.
for me.
Yes, of course. I really appreciate you asking, actually. Look, as I said, everything that we discuss is completely private and confidential. So I wouldn't let anyone knows what we discuss here, except if you actually give me a written permission. But you have to give me like a written permission for Justin to know what we discuss here. So in this case, yeah, that's fine. Like we can tell him. Other than that, no, it's gonna keep between us only. So does it clarify your questions?
Yes, that's very clear. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. So just one last thing, I just want to make sure as well. We do like during our sessions and after our sessions. Usually, I do take notes.
Mm-hmm.
So and this notes just to help us pretty much to see how like our progress together.
Sorry, how about these notes?
So it's just to help us keep track of our progress together. Okay,
Okay.
and those notes usually like secured, securely stored in our wellness center for 7 years.
Oh, you mean in
You
your
can
records?
Yes, of course. We can
Okay.
record it, and you can access it at any time if you want to.
Okay.
But do you give me permission to record that and do? That's
Yes,
fine.
absolutely. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Please take notes as much as you want.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much, Claire. Now we have about 15 minutes left today. And during this time, I'm gonna just pretty much know what bring you here to counseling, and we can just, have a plan together and see how we go from there.
Okay.
So, what bring you in today?
Well, it's a big decision,
Okay.
and honestly, I'm feeling really guilty and unsure. It's about whether or not I should enroll my son Ethan
Yeah.
in my kindergarten 3 days a week and return to work part time. Uh, my old boss offered me job back, and it's great timing with Ethan being old enough for preschool now. I just feel so stuck, and I need to make a decision I'm happy with. To stop constantly thinking and rethinking about it. Just, I want to make a decision, but it's difficult.
Yeah, Claire, I do understand it. It sounds like you're feeling a lot of pressure with the
Yeah.
decision, the big decisions about Ethan's schooling and returning to work. It does make sense that you feel overwhelmed and stuck, as you said, because it's affecting your career and also your son. So, yeah, you just want a clear ways forward. Did I understand it right?
Uh, it's just, I love caring for Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
Truly.
Yeah.
He is my world.
Yeah.
But lately I have been feeling increasingly down, frustrated, being stuck at home all the time. My husband, Justin, he is being nagging me to take the job, saying it would be good for me and for us financially. And I agree, I really do miss my old job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think kindergarten would be good for Ethan to socialize. But then this huge wave of guilt hits me back. Uh, I worry that
Yeah.
if I send him to kindergarten 3 days a week and go back to work, it makes me selfish person and a bad mother. Oh, please
Okay.
help me.
Okay. Look, it sounds like you're torn by this very challenging big decisions. I can see that.
It is, yeah.
You do love caring for Ethan, but being home all the time left you like feeling a little bit low and down and missing your old job. I do understand that you're working again could help financially, but and give Ethan a chance to socialize, but you
Yes.
feel guilty and worrying that that's will make it a bad mom, as what you said. I believe it's tough choice between like your needs and what feels right for him, for you, for Ethan. So let's do it this way. What do you see? Let's
Mhm.
say that you decided to return to work part time, okay, and enroll Ethan in the kindergarten. What do you believe the benefits of this decision?
Well, the benefits, I guess our family would definitely have more money,
Mm-hmm.
which would relieve some of Justin's financial stress
Okay.
and allow us to live more comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I would regain some independence and self esteem
Mm-hmm.
through working again.
Okay.
I really did love my old job, and it would be great to get back to that. Plus, Justin would probably stop nagging me.
Mm.
And for Ethan, I genuinely think he would make friends and learn some social skills, which is really important.
Okay, so let me see if I get this straight. There's a very significant benefit that you just mentioned,
Yeah,
which is mainly the financial relief that you mentioned, personal fulfillment, right?
true.
And peace at home, so Justin's not going to
Yes.
be nagging.
Yeah.
Social development of for Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's
Exactly.
see on the Now on the flip side, what might be some of the costs or challenges about this decision? Okay, the decision that you go back to work and Ethan get enrolled in the kindergarten.
The main cost is the guilt.
Mm. Okay.
I know I will miss Ethan terribly 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And I'm worried he might feel distressed initially or even abounded. I just won't get to spend as much as time with him, and that's really hard thought. Uh, I worry about what others might think too if I'm leaving him.
Mm. Okay.
That's in a nutshell my thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So those are very real and very understandable concerns, Claire. So you mentioned the emotional toll of separation
Mhm.
from Ethan. You mentioned the potential distress that might have impacted on Ethan as well,
True.
and self judgment, like how you judge
It's
yourself.
killing me.
Yes, I can totally understand. It's clear that you deeply care about your son. That's what I can
I
understand
do.
from what you're
I do,
saying,
yeah.
his well-being and your role as a mom as well. You do have a. Now let's consider the alternative now. What would be the benefits if you were to continue like being a full-time mom, okay, not returning to work and not enrolling Ethan in the kindergarten? What do you think the benefits would be?
Mm, the benefit there is clear.
Hmm.
I get to continue spending time with Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't feel upset or abandoned,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't feel guilty or like a bad mother.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that constant presence with him is a big plus for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you mentioned maintaining closeness with Ethan.
yeah,
Yeah, avoiding this hard feeling of guilt.
yes,
Okay.
yes, true.
Yes, and now finally, just one last thing. What might be the cost now or the disadvantage of this decision where like to continue being full-time mom and not enrolling Ethan in the kindergarten?
Uh, I think I would feel increasingly depressed and frustrated being stuck at home all the time.
Mm.
Even though I love Ethan, Justin would probably remain frustrated and continue to nag me about work and our family.
Mm.
would continue to be financially strained,
Mm.
which adds pressure.
Mm.
And for
Mm.
Ethan, he might not make as many friends or learn those social skills that I think he needs right now.
Okay. Thank you very much for walking through with me all these very thoughtful options. Okay, so we took all the options of both decisions, and you mentioned the benefits and costs of each decision, like if you go each path. Now, hearing all of this and reflecting on what we just discussed today, which course of action do you think most appropriate for you in your case, for you and for your family? And so, what decision are you, leaning toward more? Maybe I would say.
Mm, it's been really helpful to lay it all out like this.
Mm.
When I look at it,
Mm-hmm.
even with the guilt, I think returning to work and enrolling Ethan in kindergarten will offer the best outcomes for me and my family. It feels like the right choice for all of us, even it's scary.
Okay, that sounds like a very considerate decision.
And it's
Okay.
a hard
It
decision to
is,
make.
it is. It takes courage to actually move toward like something new that you don't know about when you have so many worries as well. So now that you've made the decisions, what might be the very next step or steps that you will take to, facilitate this decision, you think?
Hmm. The first step I will do is fill out the kindergarten enrollment forms
Mm-hmm.
tonight,
Okay.
and then the next thing is tomorrow morning I will call my old boss to accept the job offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. Actually, Claire, you made a significant decision today and identify a clear, actionable step, which is very important. We've just about the end of our time today, unfortunately,
Oh.
and you made some really, really good progress on the. At least we know where to start from. Okay, on our immediate concerns. So we also touch on some borders feeling around the guilt and confidence. Okay, and as we look ahead of the future sessions, what would you like us to focus more on?
Uh, mm, I think once I get this immediate decision sorted,
Mm-hmm.
I would really like help with better managing my guilt and worry about parenting Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
And generally, I would like to feel more confident in my parenting overall.
Okay.
It's a big part of
Yeah.
why I felt bad mother earlier.
Okay.
So
I see.
please help me in these topics.
Okay. Those are very important areas to focus on, Claire. So, our plan moving forward is going to be more to support you through this transition pretty much for Ethan starting kindergarten and you returning back to work. We will definitely dedicate our time pretty much to working on those feeling of guilt that's we mentioned and the worry relating to parenting, like what to do in parenting and building your overall confidence as a mum and as a good parent. We'll monitor our progress together, and as I said, around our third session, we will do a satisfaction survey just to make sure like we're keeping track, we're on the same page, and you're actually benefiting from our counseling. So, how does that sound?
Sounds really good, Susan.
So good.
Really good. Yeah, I feel much better
Okay.
having a plan.
Okay, I'm so grateful to hear. And looking forward for our next session. We will have like a deeper conversation as well. And we'll go through all of this, okay? First steps. Thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate all your effort and thank you for helping me. I'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.